Hey everyone, I wanted to do a little quick experiment with breakfast, hunger levels, and just checking in about how we know we're eating the right sized meals. Now, I'm not going to be giving you any calories, I'm not going to be giving you any food amounts. I will do a before and after experiment because I'm about to go surfing and I am hungry right now. And so what I'm gonna do is I buy breakfast. This is a fairly typical breakfast, something like a banana, a fruit, you know, nuts, something protein. I'm gonna mix in yogurt right there. I'll get some water. I've already had my coffee. I've been working for like an hour already, hour and a half, and I feel like it's time. So I'm gonna go surfing soon too, and I'm thinking, well, I got to get some energy in my body. And what's that like? So um, I'll do a quick body scan because I want to demonstrate how you can just check in with your hunger levels. And then I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to go surfing and I'll check back in with you later. Okay. So, first of all, let me just do this body scan. Let me see. I'm putting my attention here in my body. I can even, if it feels comfortable, you might even hand on the stomach. I know that's uncomfortable for a lot of people, but maybe the hand can be such a way to check in, hand on the heart, to feel your body, right? Because it can be very tough to feel your body. So sometimes a hand on the heart, if it feels soothing, if you're anxious or nauseous, to gently rub maybe above your stomach a little bit or the belly itself. Even this little tapping on the temple can help you tune into your body. Because that's really what I want to demonstrate here is tuning into your body. And right now I'm feeling a bit of, it's an uncomfortable thing. I think that's an easy place to start. We want to name our feelings, how we're feeling in the body, right? So feeling something uncomfortable, it's not pleasant. It's not that uncomfortable. It's just a little hunger. I know it's hunger. Um, it feels like a pressure a little bit. I'm just listening. I feel it right here, like a little pressure. I guess in a little bit, it would probably feel like a more empty feeling or something. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very full, 0 being, really ravenous, I'm at a 3. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. So, yeah. Okay. About 2 fingers of nuts, about 3/4 of a fist of yogurt, and a banana. Now, I'll be totally honest. I oftentimes slip up with the mindful principle that I'm always loving. But one of the benefits of being a food coach and it is that I kind of got to be a role model. And so I'm motivated to eat mindfully. So I'm not going to eat this whole thing in front of the camera. That'll be too long and too boring, but I'll get started. So let's see, feet on the ground, I'm at a table, and that's it. I mean, that's enough. If you just sit at a table and have your feet on the ground, like you've already won the battle. All right, you're good. If you want to go to like that advanced level, you can notice more of your taste, and in particular, maybe noticing when the food doesn't taste as good because that's a sign you're getting full. But we're not talking about that today. Let's just have a bite. Notice variety, right? Protein, fruit, nuts, some healthy fats, etc. This will do the trick. Pretty good. I missed out on the banana. I'm missing the banana. Right now I got that salty taste from the nuts a little bit. We got the yogurt, which is a little more sour side, crunchy from the nuts. Pretty good. But yeah, I missed the banana bite because you gotta have a little bit of sugar. Come on. I mean, I do. I do. I want it. But I understand not everyone does. So respect. We can still follow the 3 universal principles mindful variety and regularity, whether or not whether your opinion on or whatever your relationship to sugar is. Anyways, I missed out on that fruit. I could tell. I was like, I'm missing a little bit of taste right there for me. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this on my own. I'm going to go surfing, and I'm going to check in with my hunger levels after. And hopefully, like, I'll check in, because that's important. All right, I am back from thirsting. I guess I'm thirsty, and back from surfing, and now I'm going to check in with my hunger levels and do a quick little recap and end the video. So after surfing, I'm checking in with my body and noticing two things. Hunger-wise, it's a bit confusing. I'll go into that. And the other thing is a little bit of disappointment. I can feel the disappointment kind of in my eyes, like I'm a little sad. I got my butt whooped on surfing. I mean, I'm a little disappointed. I went out there thinking I'd be out there for an hour. I was out there for 20 minutes. I was too tired. And so there's a shade of disappointment. I was, that is coming up for me. So I am feeling that in my body along with the hunger. I think when historically speaking, I've done a lot of therapy. I know that when I get disappointed, there can be a tendency in me, a part of me will say, to try to make that disappointment go away, try to make the feeling of it go away. I have a bunch of different strategies that I learned that I picked up as a kid, thinking, trying to be better, the inner critic kind of saying I'm not good enough, restriction, not eating, watching TV, over the years, I've learned to just pay attention to this disappointment and to feel it in my body. And I think where IFS and mindfulness is the feeling part, IFS is the connecting to part. So I feel the disappointment. I try to bring a sense of self energy. That's what we do. We bring self energy to it. Say, hey, can you step back? It's okay. We went surfing. We went out there. We had a good time. We did well, little steps. The win is getting out there. Is it okay if you step back and I can feel the disappointment sort of stepping back and receding a little bit. And so hunger level wise, I can feel a little bit more hunger now. I ate about, when I recorded that video was 9:30, now it's noon. So 2.5 hours ago. My gut feeling is that I needed to eat a little bit more during breakfast, especially now that I'm hungry 2.5 hours later, not 3 or 4 hours later. But I did go surfing, so who knows? I mean, so I got a voice in me that's not quite sure where to eat, but I got our team meeting in an hour. So I work at an eating disorder clinic, and about once a month we do a little bit earlier team meeting. So everyone shows up, doctors, therapists, and it's going to be a 2-hour meeting. They'll probably do some like role plays. They're actually kind of fun, but they're kind of boring too. So anyways, but I'm going to need some fuel in me for that. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of calculation, a little bit of thinking. I'm not stressing too much. Again, the basic principles. I think I need to have something, because otherwise more than 5 hours will have gone by, right? Because if you do the math, I'm at 2.5 hours without food. We don't want to let 5 hours go by. So if it's going to be another hour till that starts, and then once I'm there, it's going to be 2 hours, right? So that'll be 3.5. It'll be 5.5 hours since I ate, if nothing delays me or after the team meeting. So I'm going to have I know I'm going to have something in between now and when I leave. What sounds good to me is quesadilla, like tortilla, beans, and cheese, salsa, tapatio, something quick, little carb for some quick energy. Beans, that fiber, very, very good. It'll be good. Protein too, eggs as well, the protein and fat variety. Again, eating regular, and yeah, I don't know if I'll have time to eat mindfully, but that's my game plan for the day. So I hope this little video on feeling hunger, if I had to rate my hunger now, it would be a like four-ish, 4.5. You can use the Eating Enlightenment app. There will be a link down below. Uh, the the IFS stuff I mentioned in the course, although that's not the scope of the video. Links are all for the app, the course. They're down below as well, with a little bit more resources on a free guide on some food tips that I have on actually what to eat down below. And okay, so that's it. Namaste. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. What's your go-to breakfast? I did the yogurt, banana, and nuts today. That seemed to be pretty representative. Sometimes I'll do oats in there as well. But what's your breakfast? What do you like for breakfast? And let me know in the comments below. Okay. All right. Bye.